Mr. Chairman, I actually had questions for the guys who aren't here, but so I want to just walk the committee through a few things. We can put up the slide, that'd be good. And this is where the chairman was earlier when Mr. Thornton and Mr. Combetta were here. This is an email we think either from one of those guys sent it and or received it. And I just want to read this. Look at the date first, August 2015. A lot of things happened before that date. But wondering how we can sneak an email in now after the fact, asking them when they told us to cut the backups and have them confirm it for our records. We're starting to think this whole thing is really covering up a lot of bad stuff. They wanted something in writing because they knew they were going to get thrown under the bus later on. That's what, and we know that they changed the backup structure because look at the FBI report, page 18. Cheryl Mills instructed someone, name is redacted, at Platte River Network to modify the email retention policy on Clinton's ClintonMail.com email account. She wanted to get rid of anything after 60 days. So we know they were instructed to do it. They just wanted something right. Let's just walk through some history here. From the FBI report, July 2014, at the request of Cheryl Mills, Platte River Network remotely transfers all Hillary Clinton emails to Cheryl Mills and Heather Samuelson's laptops. These laptops are later have bleach bit applied to them and stuff is deleted. What happened right before that? What happened right before July 2014? Again, go to the report, page 15 of the report. During the summer of 2014, Cheryl Mills is given a heads up by the State Department that there'd be a letter coming requesting all Hillary Rodham Clinton's emails. Jump forward to December. Cheryl Mills' request, Platte River Network changed the email retention policy on her account, what I just read. What happened right before that? What prompted this change? December 2nd, Chairman of the Benghazi Committee, Trey Gowdy, sends a letter to David Kendall, says, hey, we just found out about this other account. We didn't know at the time it was the only account. This other account that Hillary Clinton has, we'd like the information, any emails relating to the Benghazi situation from that account. And of course, right after that, they changed the policy. That Platte River Network is instructed to delete anything after 60 days. And now we move forward to the amazing month, the one the chairman cited in his opening comments, March 2015. March 2nd, New York Times reports she's got just this one email account, this private server situation. March 3rd, Mr. Gowdy sends a preservation letter telling them to preserve everything that might be relevant to our investigation. March 4th, there's a subpoena. March 9th, Platte River Network is put on notice about the preservation order. March 10th, she does her press conference, and of course the important dates, March 25th and March 31st. Those 2 dates, there are conference calls with Clinton lawyers, Bill Clinton's lawyers, and Hillary Clinton's lawyers, and Platte River Networks, and of course, on the 31st of that month is when they take bleach bit to the whole darn thing and they get rid of everything. They get rid of everything. So now we have three guys. One on the front end, Mr. Pagliano, who helped Mr. Cooper set it up, take the fifth and get immunity. And now we have two guys on the tail end, right? Mr. Combetta and Mr. Thornton didn't work for the government. They take the fifth, and Mr. Combetta, at least, gets immunity. Go back to the date again, August 2015. These guys are starting to wonder, wow, we don't have anything in writing. We've been given all these instructions, verbally, phone calls, conference calls, all these instructions to change the backup, delete things, erase things, bleach bit things, take hammers to things, all these instructions. We don't have anything in writing. We might be in trouble. And guess what? They are. That's the story. And that's why it's appropriate, Mr. Cummings, for the chairman to invite him in here today and see if they would finally answer somebody's question. Mr. Gowdy's just right. He's exactly right. They'll talk to the people who can put them in jail, but they won't talk to Congress. They'll talk to the Justice Department. Mr. Pagliano, Mr. Combetta will talk to the Justice Department, but they won't talk to us. We can't put them in jail. We just want to get answers for the American people, and they won't talk to us. I've never seen anything like this, Mr. Chairman, where you get, as we talked about yesterday, no regular American can get away with the kind of behavior Secretary Clinton gets away with two standards now in the country, and this is what is so wrong, and this is why the hearings you're having and the investigation we're doing is entirely appropriate. And with that, I yield back.
Gentleman yields back.